my beautiful friends, and welcome back to our lessons from English Line. I'm very happy to see you here again. So let's start our lessons. What will we learn today? You see from the written form, it's adverbs of frequency. What is it? Adverb. Adverbs of frequency. They help us to understand how often do we this or that action. For example, let me write some of them. So we'll start from here. So the first one will be never. Imagine that it goes up. Never. I never do this, right? I think you know the translation in your language. Never. Then comes when we go up. We can use this adverb, rarely. Yeah, you do this action, but not so often. Rarely, right? Rarely. Next comes occasionally. Occasionally. When you are in the mood, when you want to do it, you do it. So it's occasionally, not so often. Next comes sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, you understand from the meaning. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't do this, right? Next comes 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5. We use usually. It's kind of a generally, kind of like a rule. Usually, yeah, I wake up early. Usually, like a routine. Usually. Next, often. It's quite opposite to rarely. Rarely you do it like one time a week. Often you can do it like 4 times a week, right? For example, I go to the swimming pool 4 times a week. It means often. Often. And then you have always, the last one. Always. Always means 100%. All the time you do this activity. Maybe every day, maybe every week, maybe every minute, right? Always. So we're going up. The frequency goes up. Never, rarely, occasionally, sometimes, usually, often, always. So now we will try to make sentences so you can see how should we use them in the sentence. For example, let's write a sentence. You wake up early. Basic sentence, right? You wake up early. If you remember from our previous lesson, present simple, how do we make questions? Yes, I hope you're right. We add do or does auxiliary verbs, right? For you, it is do. So let me write the question. Imagine we are asking, do you wake up early? So this is general question because the answer will be yes, I do. No, I don't. Do you wake up early? General question. If you want to ask about frequency, we use the question combination how often. How often? Let me write it. So I make longer question. How often? How often do you? We still have this do. It comes here. How often do you wake up early? So this is also a question. So here we have general question. Next we have special question because we ask about frequency. How often do you wake up early, right? And your answer will be here as following. You say, My answer is for example, let's use first one, never. I never wake up early. So with the word never, you show me that you never do it. Not like once a day, once a week, or twice a week. You do it like never. I never wake up early. So what about you? How often do you wake up early? You can give me the answer. For example, I usually wake up early. So the rule is you have this adverb of frequency and you use it before the verb. This is the verb. Verb, and this is adverb. So verb, it means action. Wake up, play, read, write, go, sleep, eat. Any action or any verb that you use in the sentence. I usually wake up early, right? So you can make sentence about yourself. Don't forget. So let's practice a little bit. For example, short sentence. I drink coffee. You drink coffee. Do you drink coffee? Next, how often do you drink coffee? Right? Instead of wake up, we can use the verb drink. I usually drink coffee. You can say I often drink coffee. Again, the same rule. You have adverb of frequency. You have the verb drink. So you use first adverb, second verb. Adverb, verb before the verb. Don't forget, please, right? So if you have these kind of verbs like action verbs or any other verb, as I told you, drink, go, sleep, eat, dance, sing, any activity, right? So now I will try to explain to you another rule with the verb to be, because we know these are verbs, right? Wake up, drink, and also we have another verbs. It's to be verb. Do you remember the forms of to be? Present simple, am, is, are, right? Now let's make sentences with the verb to be. First, look at the board. You can check it. You can copy if you want. Now I will do another example. So, I will not clean this one. I will continue from this side. For example, the sentence will be the following. You are late. The teacher says to the student, you are late. So here we have the verb wake up. Here we have the verb are. Are, am is are, to be verb, right? You are late. So, next question, we don't use do here because am is are. The verb to be jumps at the front, right? Do you remember? So the question will be, are you late? Are you late? Right? This is a question. Are you late? General question. Now let's make special question with the word combination. How often? So we will have how often. Again, the structure copy paste here. How often are you late? How often are you late? General question, special question. This verb comes here, the same. this verb came here, right? Helping verb. So, and the answer using these adverbs of frequency. Let's write the answer. For example, they ask you, you say I, right? I am never late. I am never late. So, what do we see here? Here we have the verb after the adverb. Here we have the verb before the adverb. So, this is verb to be, number 1, and adverbs of frequency, number 2, okay? Here we have adverbs of frequency, number 1, and verb, number 2. You see? Verb to be comes first. If you say I never am late or he never is late, it's a mistake. It's a big mistake. So try to say I'm never late. He is never late. Okay, you can change it into always. Are you always late? I am always late to my lessons, for example. I am never late to my lessons. I am often late to my lessons. So the rule is we have kind of, for example, action verb and we have to be verb. If you have any kind of verb that shows you some activity, you put it in the second place. Usually wake up. If you have the verb to be, present tense, you use it at the first place. Am always, is always, verb, adverb. Okay? This is the rule that you have to remember. Now, try to practice. Try to make a sentence with some activity verb and with the verb to be. After to be, usually we use adjective. I am tired. How often are you tired? I am always tired. I am never tired. I am sometimes tired, right? So try to make questions and try to answer these questions. Practice it and please make sentences about your life, okay? Now you can push the stop button and make some sentences, okay? So, yeah, that is all for today, I think. Now the task is, as usual, after every video, you make sentences about your life. Make sentences, questions, answer, questions, answer. Say it with a sound, not like by thinking, okay? So that is all for today. Thank you very much and see you next lesson. Bye.